Welcome to your 5 minutes of personal and professional development. Today, we're diving deep into the book, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Have you ever wondered why making smart decisions with money is so hard? This book reveals that financial success has less to do with how smart you are and a lot more to do with how you behave. It's not a spreadsheet, it's psychology. Imagine that money isn't governed by the predictable, logical laws of physics, but by human behavior, which is complex and often irrational. Morgan Housel teaches us that our relationship with money is based on personal experiences, emotions, and the unique worldview each of us has. What seems crazy to one person can be perfectly logical to another. Think of someone who lived through a major economic crisis versus someone who has only known prosperity. Their ideas about risk and reward will be polar opposites, and neither one is necessarily wrong, they're just different. One of the most powerful ideas in the book is that true wealth isn't about having a higher income, but a higher savings rate. It's not about how much you make, but how much you keep. Housel puts it clearly. Wealth is the fancy cars you don't buy, the diamonds you don't wear, and the first-class upgrades you turn down. It's an invisible asset working for you in silence. Another fundamental pillar is the power of compounding. The key isn't necessarily to get the highest returns, but to be able to keep your money invested for the longest possible time so the magic of compounding can do its work. Patience and consistency are more important than flashes of genius. The book also grounds us in reality. Luck and risk are far more significant factors than we'd like to admit. Not all success is due to hard work, nor is all failure due to laziness. Accepting this dose of uncertainty makes us more humble and better prepared for the unexpected. In fact, Housel recommends always having a margin of safety in our finances because plans rarely go perfectly. This margin of safety is simply about being conservative. It's having cash on hand for emergencies, not being leveraged to the hilt, and not depending on every part of your plan to work perfectly. It's insurance against life's surprises. He also warns us about the danger of constantly moving the goalposts for our financial goals. When the desire for enough turns into an endless race for more, we fall into a dangerous trap that can lead us to take unnecessary risks. And perhaps most liberating of all, the ultimate goal of money is freedom. The greatest wealth is the ability to wake up every morning and say, I can do whatever I want today. This isn't necessarily about retiring, but about having the option to. It's being able to take a lower-paying job that fulfills you more, or to take time off when you need it, without the suffocating pressure of bills. What we must always remember from this book is this. First, your behavior matters more than your intelligence. How you act with money is more decisive than your technical skills. Second, wealth is what you don't see. It's built by saving, not by spending to show off. Third, time is your greatest ally. Harness the power of compounding by being patient and consistent. Fourth, you must embrace uncertainty. Luck and risk are part of the game, so plan with a margin for the unexpected. And fifth, the goal is freedom. The true value of money is the control it gives you over your own life. Remember, this is just a brief summary of the potential you can get from this book. Grab a copy by supporting your local bookstore if you want to learn more. Share this summary with your communities and WhatsApp groups to keep the chain of help going. If it helped you, you can make it help someone else. Don't miss the next summary.